Okay, I think we are ready. Good morning. How are we all doing today? Let's get into some satisfactory, shall we? We have got a ton to do. I think the first thing we do is we really quickly we'll get the train running. Because we need to get that. Yeah, we need to get them resources moving in. Are we in? Frame rate? Can you come back? Here we go. Alright, so all the refineries are in. All the foundries are in. We need to start actually putting some materials into them. Which means getting this crazy train line set up. Oh, sweet, I did power those. Okay, cool. Right, let's just work our way down this train track. Get this all set up. To move this train out of the way. Stupid massive train. Did I put the music on shuffle? Yes. We'd start blocking off this train track. Because when I made the blueprint, I put all the blocks backwards. Because of course I did. Well, I didn't put the blocks backwards. I placed all the blueprints back to front. Like a pro. Because that is what we do. That's fine. I'll stick one on the way out here. There we go. I'll source that section out. Probably need one every 3 of these. Maybe every 2, actually. That bit of rail is unnecessary. We don't need that bit. just check this is all tidy as we go along. I do need to get my plan up. Otherwise, I'm going to get completely lost doing this. Where are my trains? I'm just going to put one down the bottom here. Oh, we still got so much work to do here. Hey, Morella. How are you? Are you all prepped for travel? Let's do this so I can remember where they are. Hey, Gidley. Guidely. What's up? Welcome in. You're on a break from driving. Nice. How long's the drive? 780. Where am I getting 2,000 limestone from? 600, 780, 780. There, like that. So it's those two pure nodes. Let's load the coal first. And for now, we're going to decorate these later. So we're just going to throw the miners down. We should turn these around. No, we'll go underneath. We'll keep them that side. 11 minutes ago, why are you streaming so early? It's 1:50 a.m. Oof. It is 8:47 a.m. for me. Or 8:50 if we're not being crazy pedantic over the time. So I work rotating shifts. 1 week I do 5:30 a.m. till 1:30 a.m. And then 1 week I do 1:30 p.m. till 9:30 p.m. Which is why my stream schedule is kind of all over the place at the minute. I'm hoping it's not going to be forever. But yeah, it makes it really awkward to stream. So 1 week I do very early streams or very late streams for you. And then the other week I do sort of mid-afternoon streams for me. Move to Twitch. Hey, yeah, we have music over here. Just gone through Dortmund, so just a few hours left. Oh, nice. So safe travels. Enjoy your holiday. Yeah, I will keep everybody upgraded. I ain't upgrading anybody. I'll keep everyone updated. So yeah, we're gonna do this very, very quickly. I'm not faffing around with train stations today too much. I just want to get them moving into the base. I'll give you a quick peek in a sec of what's to come on Saturday's video. Just so you know where we are. I do post quite regular, like mid-work updates in the Discord channel. But we have all of these refineries placed. And I need to start turning them on. So yeah, for that I just need the last of the resources coming in. The ones that are coming in not by belt. We'll have a proper look at that when we get back there very shortly. We've got 3 train stations to belt up. Shouldn't take too long. We're going to decorate these another day. Are those power plants going to be running at an actual good clock speed? Yes, it's all on and working now. So we have using 100,000 megawatts. So I think that's maths, 16 of them. That should be enough for the power plant for this factory. We've got about 360,000 megawatts left now after we plumb that in. Should we just put in these now? I'm thinking we should. We might need to make a new one for this. Do you mind? I'm trying to work. You have 200,000. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we had... I'm not counting the 0.4 because it's a stupid number. But we have 50 fuel rods being made at a burn rate of 0.5 per minute. So 100 nuclear power plants. Which gives us... I shouldn't have had to do that in the calculator. We've got 625,000 to play with. We've already used 300,000 of it. So yeah, we're kind of burning power very quickly. Let me just think about this. Just get these in. I've rocket fuel, I haven't got nuclear yet. Nuclear's a beast. It's really fun. I really enjoy doing it, but it is a beast. It's just time consuming. That's the thing with it. It's so brain intensive. Nuclear takes forever, yeah. Yeah, it took a good amount of time to do our nuclear build. Need so many pressure conversion cubes. Is that for nuclear or for the nuclear pasta for the space elevator? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I didn't use the... That's the route where you get the most plutonium fuel rods, isn't it? I didn't do that one on this playthrough. I think you can get... If you're doing all of the uranium, you can get like 26 plutonium fuel rods or something like that. I was tempted, but it's a brutal recipe. Can we get around that? Nope. Use plutonium eventually, so I wanted an efficient recipe. See, I never planned to use plutonium. I think the game is making that plan for me, though. Because I grossly underestimated how big of a factory it would be to make 36 assembly director systems. That's the mistake I've made here. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing I wanted to do 7.5 times difficulty in the continuous space elevator. But it's when you round it into numbers that are sort of manageable, you end up with 36 assembly director systems. And then I was gonna 10 times phase 5, but that's not gonna happen. There's not enough resources on the map. So we'll put these on the end ones. So I think we're going to commit to what we're doing, which is... I can't remember the exact numbers. It's crazy. I think it's 34 of the engine one. I can't remember the names of the items off the top of my head. It's 20 thermal propulsion rockets, and it is 7 nuclear pasta.
Hello, Pioneer Guidely 7084. Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate the follow. Twitch is generally the more user-friendly place to hang out. We have some decent music playing and stuff. We can't do that on YouTube because we will get murdered for copyright. Okay. That is our coal. No, I have... Need to think about this. Continuous space elevator, is that a mod? Yeah. So you have... It's my favourite way to play the game. It's the only way I'll play the game. But you have this new elevator. You can place as many of them as you want around the map. And what you have to do... I hope you can see that. I can't really zoom very easily. But you have a 60-second counter that counts down. And every time it counts down, it eats what you're feeding into the space elevator. So if you watch the versatile framework, we have to feed it 125 a minute. you have to make sure that goes back white before the 60-second timer's up. Now, I overdid it a little bit at this factory. But this is what we're making for phase 4. So 35 assembly direct systems, 36 magnetic field generators, and then beam stream. It transforms me into a beam. We have a bit of a meme going on from the waste barrel build, because I did that on a live stream. And it was about 2.5 hours of just running beams upwards. So yeah, it's just a bit of an inside joke. I've got some work to do on it. It's not very clever.
Upcoming Twitch ad, 5 minutes remaining. Although we don't condone breaks, Fixit suggests you
Apologies, we
refresh
do
and
have a
get ready
Twitch
for
ad
more
coming.
work.
I try to run as few as possible. Should put a quantum encoder on the waste barrel for an aura beam. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we're not finished there yet. Still got a ton of bloody work to do. We just can't really do much more until we've got phase 5 underway. I need Mark 6 belts before we can do anything. We can just go power. Power. Keep that a little neat. I'm probably getting this game. I don't know why, because I don't play games like this, except for maybe Anno. That's about it. Look like it was scratching itch I haven't been able to reach for a while. It's a great game. Obviously, I am very biased because this is my favourite game ever. I have a lot of hours in this game. I would highly recommend it, as long as you're prepared to sink tons of hours of your life. Where's the ad? It comes... That was the 5-minute warning. So it will come on in a couple of minutes. What do I like about it? I like the balance between the maths and kind of figuring out the factories, between the design, making awesome looking builds. It's complex. So it really, really keeps my brain busy. You're always learning something. I have about 1,200 hours and I'm still hearing things. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that. But at the same time, if you want to play it without making big, massive builds and things, you've got that freedom. There's so many ways to play the game. And it's incredibly satisfying. You can make big spaghetti factories if you want. You can make super neat factories. Seems very logistical. It is. So that's what we're working on now, is bringing resources from here, down there, and over there. And we're bringing those to our factory over here. Starter factory still spaghetti. And that's the great thing. It doesn't matter. It's If it works, it works. And then you can do things like this, where you can make really cool looking factories. We did a big giant waste barrel over there. It's a very good game. Well, sorry, I should rephrase that. I really enjoy the game. Supplies my depot, so I don't want to delete it. No, I don't blame you. I tend to do like little temporary depots at the start of the game that I can just overwrite later. Okay, we've got a coal node, limestone node to grab from over there, which is a normal one. I'm not sure where that actually is.
We're sorry,
okay,
but
here's
these ads
the
will
Twitch ad.
disable pre-roll
Apologies.
ads for new viewers, which Fix-It enforces. Have a stretch and be ready to get back to work after your Fix-It approved 3-minute break.
If I was to buy it tomorrow and boot it up for the first time, what's something you would tell me as a first-time player to help me out? I would say just do the introduction. So a lot of veteran players will skip the introduction, but there's a good tutorial now at the start of the game. I would do that. I would try to watch as little guides as possible and do your first playthrough just trying to figure things out, get used to the mechanics of the belts and things like that. And use your first save as a practice, because you'll make tons and tons of mistakes, which is fine. It's part of the game. But I kind of used my first save file as a practice save. Not intentionally. It just turned out like that. Yeah, because what will happen if you dive too deeply into the big complexities of the game, you'll get well overwhelmed and just hate it. Especially if you haven't done factory games before. If you've played games like Factorio and stuff, some of the techniques and things do translate. Ooh, we shouldn't have put that there. We should put that there. But I'm a lot like that with games. I don't like to look too much. Like the learning phase of a game is the most fun, in my opinion. And this game has a great learning experience. Right, we're going to have to go down a level to get this in. Sorry, bear with me. Hey, Liminal. How's it going? Welcome in. It's a great game. It really is. And it's not too bad. It's as complicated. It's as complicated as you make the game, essentially. You can make it crazy complex, kind of like we're doing. It doesn't have to be like that. You can channel your inner let's game it out and just go crazy. What did I miss? We ran a limestone belt from there to there. And we were just talking about the new player experience in Satisfactory. Just check this one here next. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's all relative to how much time you've got, how fast you can do things. 600, 600, 600 overflow. So we'll go. That's the pure node at the front. That's a pure node. We'll feed that belt into that one. Haven't seen the Odyssey yet? No, I've not watched that. I've seen the trailer, but I have not watched it. Early game's boring. It is when you've done it 15 times. Yeah, the biomass era is not the best. Do you mind? Get out of here. So there's our last coal line. Let's just put that belt in temporarily so we know to avoid it. Which is there, right? So for a mate, if you don't have plans to see, it's phenomenal. Sorry for the second time. Damn. Fast with the nobelisks. I really need to make some proper weapons. One thing I haven't done this playthrough for some reason is make a weapon factory, which is a little bit silly. You just got to race to coal power. Exactly. As soon as you get automated power, that's when the game really opens up. Never feel bad about burying spaghetti under a train station. I do it all the time. What nobody sees will not hurt them. That made no sense, but you get what I mean. Right, that's one limestone node in. We've got 2 pure limestone nodes to collect and a temporary pure coal. No spaghetti is no fun. I know, right? You can't help it. Sometimes you've got that many resources to feed. You got no choice. Not sure why that's there. So we need to temporarily, until we get Mark 6 belts, borrow a pure coal node that I didn't particularly want to use. But we have to use it. And I don't care, I'm bringing it through this rock. It's this one here. Very irritating. Borrow and then you can never change it. I've got this. There's a coal node down here. And I've got it set to pure at 780. And it leaves me about 300 short. So when we get Mark 6, we'll just upgrade this one. And then disconnect this one. I'm 56% sure we'll actually do that. You never know. going to bring power with us, otherwise it's going to get very irritating to fly around. I love infinite soup. It's an essential quality of life mod. Oh shit, there's a train track. Okay. Gonna have to go over that for now. I don't really want to destroy this flora because I can destroy this later. So I might just leave the trees here. And coal notes up that rock. So let's just go over the train track. Ow. I'm going to say this is temporary. Infinity is probably the only mod that is mandatory. It is, if you're doing big scale builds, and even just to save time. Now, I don't know if you've seen some of the builds I've been doing, but there is no way I would have time to do that 10 foundations at a time. While working and, you know, all the usual grown-up stuff you have to do. Just do that for now. And we'll do something with this so it doesn't look too ridiculous, but like I said, temporary. That's too high. Oops. I want to do that. I can't go that way. Oh, it's round this rock. I remember. Keep going, we're almost there. It's literally right there. Nice. So I'm not going to destroy the flora because I like keeping it in the game. So we're kind of just doing what we've got to do to get to that node there. While not getting jumped by a giant spider in this area. We're going to need that node for another build. So we will get rid of that at some point. And I think our power shard situation might be getting a bit bad. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Red forest looks really nice. Preserve it. Yes. I try to only destroy what I need to. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Hate that bug. I get that so often at the minute. Belts come round in straight mode and they're not actually straight. Let's tidy this up while we're up here. Be okay once we get some synthetic shards. I've got tons of power shards I can still collect. I just could not be bothered to do it yet. Like, I haven't even been in the pit over here yet on this save. Or the red forest. Or the swamp. So I've got a lot I can still collect. We'll put some details in because I can't help myself. Nothing too much. Yeah, I absolutely destroyed a part of the Red Forest for my home base. Hey, Rob. Welcome in, dude. How's work going, mate? You got much on today? Crater Lake is the best for rocket fuel. You want to know something? I've never made rocket fuel in this game. Ever. Every save file I've done nuclear. It's dead. Okay, at least you can hang out. I bet it makes for a long day. But we'll be here for a few hours. Try to keep you entertained. I love how SAT auto-corrected to satisfactory. That's hilarious. Should try it much better than turbo fuel. I think on the next playthrough, we will. So the next save file, we're doing roads only. And I don't know if I'm going to do nuclear or not in that save file. Because I don't want that save file to be like 10 billion hours. Why does that not line up? Did I put that in the wrong place? Because we're going to play a mod in that one, which sounds really interesting, where it puts your machine overclocking on a skill tree. Which is going to be quite fun. There should be coal on this belt. What did I not do? I didn't connect it, did I? Like a running satisfactory on a car computer. Just wire it up to your Tesla. We didn't plug it in. Oh. How cool that looks in the background. I seem to be having a lot of trouble with belts since 1.2. Especially straight belts. They just don't seem to want to work. Right, we might as well grab that pure node on this infrastructure, right? Because that makes tons of sense to do that. So let's do that. And this is infrastructure we will keep, so we can destroy flora that we don't need. Where is it? Oh, right there. Oh, look at that. Sometimes it's like we plan this stuff. Only sometimes. So I'm not going too mad designing these yet. That is not today's objective. I have to really focus not to get distracted decorating things. Refineries are boring. Yes. I needed, oh God, 300 of them for this build. What are we doing today? I'm going to get the train very quickly, just bringing the resources in. And then I'm going to start, if we've got time, which we should, trying to figure out what belts into what. Because I haven't figured that out yet. I've got a rough idea. How many train cars? 19. Too many. I've never ran a train that big. Getting sidetracked with deco is the realest thing of all time. I know. And I have to really focus. Do I want to bring this down this rock? Is that cheating? If we build something to make it look... Yeah, we'll do that. We're just going to build something at some point in the future to make that look okay. Big train, yeah, it's huge. And I'm trying it just because aesthetically it looks really nice in the base. Right. That'll do for you for now. How much space between signals? I'm doing 3 blueprints. I'll show you in a sec. It'll be easier. I'll show you now. Let's go fly over here. Ignore this. This is temporary. We need to design a bridge. So I'm going signal, gap, gap, signal. That's the plan. Oh no, look. Oh, we missed a few things. If it's too small, your world will become a train wreck. Yeah. So I'll probably drive the train in here. And that's enough space there. It should be to clear. And then the next signal on this line isn't going to be until here. We'll have one there, one at the end. That will swap these into 2 different blocks. And then we'll just put a 1 block signal there to allow this train to go back down. And then carry on. Right, coal. Let me just tweak this. Probably didn't need to, that other one. We'll delete that in a sec. Don't need that one. Hydration check. Yeah. I'm drinking fizzy. So it's not very... Oh, I didn't need to do that. I prepped the... It's early. I'm so not with it yet. Oh, well, it's fine. See, it does this. Why is it snapping slightly on an angle? It's so irritating. No idea why it does that. Did I not set the daytime? Sorry. You should be able to see now. What is your beam stream redemption all about? Oh, it's funny. It's not finished. I've got a few other things to do with it, but it's funny. It just transforms me into a beam. I want to make it a talking beam at some point that reacts with my microphone. I just have not had the time to faff around with that yet. It's really easy to set up, which is really annoying, and I just haven't done it. So we need splitter. We need merger. Like that. Yeah, I was blowing up a tree. My bad. Sorry if it's super loud as well. Ah, now that's the funny thing. It's not even a beam. It's a concrete pillar. Just to keep everybody on their toes. What? There we go. Thank you. Right, we're almost done with this station. Should we make that a smart splitter? We're going to try it as it is for now. No, I am going to make these smart splitters. Oh, should we load balance that actually? I should load balance this. We start again. Right, I have a rule when I'm dealing with trains that I only use one train has a maximum throughput of 600 a minute. Roughly. Sometimes I go a little bit over. But where I can, I limit trains to 600 a minute. This is a 780 belt. So we're going to load balance it a little bit. So what we'll do... Bear with me just a sec. We'll go Mark 3 belt. Mark 3 belt. Equals 540, right? 270 times 2. Then we'll split it again. The right way round. We'll get another merger. We'll split again. Oh my god, just get the splitter. We'll take a Mark 1 elevator. Merge that in. That means that output is now 600 a minute. And that output is the what's left. Which we need to merge. Because we're going to do the same on the other belt. How is that not in line? What did I just do? Didn't go far enough back. Okay, so now we have exactly 600 going into that first train. And when we do the same thing here, we'll have exactly 600 going into that train. We have exactly 600 going there, and we'll top this middle one up. Because we'll have... 360, won't we, in that? Which is this one. Let's make ourselves a little note of that. $360 per minute. So what we'll probably do is just top that up with an impure node and use 660. That should be okay, throughput-wise. Right, we've got one more limestone node to collect, which is up here. Let's get ourselves in line with it, roughly. What we'll do, we'll go just from here then. We need some power. Take the power with us. To here. Somewhat really fun in the next playthrough. We're not going to let ourselves do this. If it's more than one stretchable belt away, I think that's what the challenge is going to be. If it's more than one stretchable belt away, it's got to come in by car. There she is. How many playthroughs have you done? I've got about 7 save files. I've never finished the game. I always get to a point where I'm like, oh, I really wish I'd done that way. And then start a new game. So this time we're going to finish it. Oh, let's not do that. Ugh. Heads. I've got real bad scatterbrain. I'm really working hard not to on this playthrough. I think creating content for it is going to help. That's going to make me finish the save. It's giving me the motivation to get it done. This save through is an accumulation of everything I've ever learned about the game. It's been pretty significantly planned right from the start. How'd you get up there? Rude. I managed to finish power and logistics on that round factory in the Titan Forest. Now to work out an aesthetic design. I'll be curious what you come up with. It's quite a funny situation we ended up in. So my plan for my nuclear pasta and thermal propulsion rocket factory, I loaded up Rob's stream and he's doing exactly the same thing. Like literally, I came in, we hadn't spoken about it at all. I come in and he's designing the exact factory I'm going to build. I was like, you motherfucker. What'd you do that for? It was quite funny. Made me laugh anyway. So we'll just do some temporary structures. Great minds think alike. I think he's an idea thief. I think he watched that film Inception, realized how to go into my dreams, and stole it. I think that's infinitely more likely. I don't know why I said that like it's a new film. So we're going to upgrade all this aesthetic to match the aesthetic that we're working with over there. I'll go over, once we've done this train station, I'll whiz you guys around there so you can have a proper look. I've always wanted to build there. Ah, it's funny. It was just so, like, no way sort of moment. It's going to be interesting to compare designs when we're both done, like you said. Mine's a little while off yet. It's going to take me another 50 hours, easily, to freaking finish this place. Right, let's do it the same. Let's put the splitter the right way around. Line that up with these. So we want a Mark 1 for our 60 a minute. The rest of it that way. We want splitter at the top. Merger at the bottom. No. Splitter at merger at the top. Splitter at the bottom. 2 Mark 3 belts. Connect U to U. U to U. Why am I making the underneath so neat? It's so unnecessary. Connect U to U. And we are load balancing. My design would be proud. There's 2 types of satisfactory build. An absolute masterpiece that has hours and hours of time poured into it. And the concrete slab. Every single one of my builds starts as a concrete slab. I find it so much easier to visualize a build on top of a concrete slab. All right, that's done. Are these all set to load? Yes. Right, one train station down-ish. Yeah, I'll whiz you by the build. You can have a look at the refinery design that we're doing. Just give me like 2 hours to get back there. Ba-ba-ba. Wee. Oh. Yeah, so those who haven't seen the latest YouTube video, we designed these little belt highway things, which I missed a few of these off. Let me do that while I'm looking at it. We also designed this custom Mark III miner, which I love. How freaking cool would it be if I could make these spin? So yeah, we made that. We made this belt highway blueprint, which didn't run anywhere near as long as I was hoping. Probably a mod for that, probably. But we're just going to keep the foundry nudged in there. I did, like, set it at 1% so that you get smoke coming out of the foundries. Hoping it would run for, like, a decent amount of time. But it does not run for a decent amount of time. So we've got all our resources all wrangled up here. We need to make... I'm going to make, like, a little building probably on the side here. So I can take all the iron, copper, and limestone and stick it together so it's all moving together. And then this is what we've been working on the last few days, and the reason why I can't upload today because it's taken ages. As you said, refineries are boring, so this is what we're doing to try and make them look cool. Excuse the flickering lights. It does that when I stream. I don't know why. Probably pushing my GPU a bit too hard. So we've got refineries here. These are all our foundries for the build. That's everything we need there. More refineries down here and up here. And then the last of the refineries, I put these in late last night, are up here. This is probably going to deal with the copper up here. Because that's the bulk of the refineries is copper processing. We need 72 for copper sheets, and we need 87 for copper ingots. So, yeah. Oh, damn. Pun intended, or... I am in the market to hire someone to come and belt all this together, because this is going to be so awkward, because these are all on different angles. They're all on the grid, thankfully, so it shouldn't be too bad. Got some big tasks left to do. I want to connect all these together with walkways like this. So I'll probably do a curved one from here to here with a split off to go to here. And then one to here and here and here. I want to be able to walk around the whole world, because one of the videos we're going to do in the future is a VR tour of the world. And in VR, it's a lot better if you can walk around the build. It just looks so cool. like that you've worked off horizontal grid with some parts. Yeah. It follows the line of the waterfall. So if you load your save and you look at the line of this waterfall, I've tried to get as close to the line of the waterfall with on-grid rotation. On the world grid, but off rotation. So this just, yeah, it follow the lines. What's up, Meth? What's good, man? It's a few spoilers for the Saturday video, but this is where we're at. This took... Oh, yeah, I'll show you something cool. Took a very long time. Now you look at this. Those copper style lights. Really, really cool. It's probably my favourite place in the playthrough now. Those nuclear generators going off, just dotted around the place. There's going to be a challenge to figure out logistics. I want some movement down in the pit. I want some of the items exposed so you can see things moving. It's a little bit why I left these belts exposed. So this is the nuclear rods coming in and the waste going back out. A little bit of movement just... It really helps with the build. I thought that belt was empty then. It's just render distance. I should load balance the nuclear rods just to make it look cool, but that is time consuming. All right, I'm going to plow on. It'd be good to get this train running today if we can. At least get the throughput test started that I pretended to do in the YouTube video that I never actually did. A little bit of staging for you guys, but let's keep moving. We've got 2 more train stations to belt in. Right, so I want a block signal just on this side. Let's keep on moving. How's the delay on YouTube now? I've been playing with the settings. Kind of figured out the right way to start a YouTube multi-stream. I was doing it very wrong. I really like this as well. If you rotate the direction of the lights, you can get them in line with each other rather than having one on each side of the track. Smooth. Good. I think I was running the stream before in normal latency, which was why we had like a 30-second delay. Whereas I think I figured it out now. God, this is where it's getting complex, because I need to now remember which ones I fed into and which ones I haven't fed into. That's a really fucking bad idea. You do not want a block signal at the start of a hill. The end of a hill? That's okay. Let's just stick it part way down. Chat's still very delayed, but that always happens. Oh, okay. I could do ultra low latency, but then I can't stream in 1440p. I have figured out something I can do. Whether you guys would be interested in this. I was going to ask to see what you think. I have a way where I can make a bot post all of the Twitch chats into the YouTube chat and all of the YouTube chats into the Twitch chat. So you guys can have a bit more of a conversation with each other across chats. What do you think? Is that something you'd find engaging? Because I know we've got the chat overlay up on the screen, but it's small, isn't it? That would be cool. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was you can do it with StreamerBot. You can just set it so that every time you receive a message, it picks that message up and then sends it to the other chat. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Maybe I'll try and get it set for Friday stream. Right, what are these trains? Excuse me. I think I need to move this track, actually. Because I've broken away from my original plan. We did 4, didn't we? The second station along is the merged one. Train track thingy, that one. Second station. Let me double check that. Worth a go if it works well. It should. I was worried the chat would get a bit spammy. But it's not like we've got thousands of messages coming through. I think if you were at the point of having like a few hundred people chatting, it would be too much. Trying to think what I did now. That's that line. That's 600. That's the one we need to merge into. So I need to stick that one there. First limestone there. And then we've got full limestone, part limestone, full limestone, full limestone. And then 2 more. Collect 2 more. Yeah, that's right. I should have looked at my plan properly before belting that together the way I did. But here we are. Let's put a radar tower down. Someone remind me to delete this radar tower on the way back. I keep forgetting to delete them. From here, we need that limestone node. Plans never work the way you want, no. And what's really annoying, and I didn't want to, but I need that limestone node as well. What have I done here? There should be an impure one somewhere. Let me bring my picture up a minute. Because, oh man. This is why I leave 10,000 notes for myself. Pictures. Is it this? Nope. Where did I put it? Train route. It's this. Oh, it's miles away. Oh, man. This limestone has been a real problem. I'll just show you quickly my sketch that I did. So we're grabbing a bit of quartz from here. I was going to do another station here to get this, but I'm just going to belt it across. We need this limestone, this limestone. Is that right? Did I change my mind on that? No, I do need it. We can get rid of it eventually. Those 2 pure nodes we grabbed here, if we upgrade them to 1200, we can disconnect the impure one. We're just going to have to run a massive belt for now. I'll bring it across to this quartz and bring it in on the same line. Oh, so annoying doing a build this big without Mark 6 belts. This was a stupid idea. Oh.
Upcoming Twitch ad, 5 minutes remaining. Although we don't condone breaks, Fixit suggests you refresh and get ready for more work.
So that works quite well, because that's going to come from over there. I think they're literally right at the top of that rock. So that impure can go into there, makes that 600. The normal node is just right there. So let's grab that first. We've got a Twitch ad shortly. When that comes, I am going to take a very quick bathroom break. These cars at the back here, they're all for quartz. Once we've done that, all we've got to do is collect our bauxite and we can do a train test. Let's get some power. Where's the power line? That side. I'll just say the usual self-promo rubbish before we... Well, it's not rubbish, but, you know. We do have a Discord. Morella, one of the community members, has done some pretty awesome work making it look very professional in there. So if you want to show off your builds, the build showcase chat in there is really active. It's really cool seeing everybody's stuff. You can do exclamation mark Discord on YouTube and on Twitch if you would like to join. No pressure. If you're not subbed on YouTube, consider a sub. It's free and you'll get notifications. We upload at least once a week. My schedule is to try 2. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Stream Elements. Hang on a minute. Oh, God. No, not that link. Oh, my God. I set that up this morning and thought, I won't test it. It will work. Can I do it? Wow. Let me get you a link. That was such a fail. Wait. Why is the chat bot not working? That is so ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to paste the link in the Twitch chat. YouTube chat. There we go. If you would like to join, you are more than welcome to. Apologies for the ultimate fail that we just had happen. Always happens. I just realised I didn't put my stream light on. My days. Having to look at me in bad lighting is not something you want to be doing. Yeah, so you're more than welcome to join. You don't have to. I appreciate nowadays people are in hundreds of Discord servers. It can get a bit much. But that is the best way to keep up with what we're doing. I try to post YouTube, like community posts. But there's so much to keep on top of. Do. I think Friday we might end up having to do a power shard collecting stream. To be honest, we're looking a bit scarce. The annoying thing about YouTube streaming is you can't test anything in your YouTube chat. I suppose I could start a private live stream and test it there. It's so strange the way it works compared to Twitch.
We're sorry, but these ads will disable pre-roll ads for new viewers, which Fixit enforces. Have a stretch and be ready to get back to work after
everyone get
your
up, have a stretch,
3-minute break.
Get some water, or whatever your poison is. I'm going to take a very quick 5-minute break. What can we look at while we're away? There you go. We'll just sit it there for now. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Going to work. Good luck. CMF, thanks for hanging out. See you later, man. Right, be right back, guys. Oh, the mic's muted. It was good timing, eh? Right. What are we doing? Trains. Right, I need to connect you to here. I can hear something trying to attack me. Really? Is this just where you live now? Yeah. You come back and I'll detonate that thing. Let's just get rid of these floating platforms. I can hear you down there. Go away. One mistake I have made in this playthrough, and one I won't make in the next one. We should have just gathered resources from around us as we were going along. It would have made... Yeah, it would have made life a lot easier. Right, so we've got 600 a minute going into there. Nice. Let's deal with this limestone node. Again, that's one we can probably get rid of by upgrading our pure nodes. I didn't want to use this one. So we can use the infrastructure from here. How do we go about that? I think we maybe work backwards for this one. Which is going to be a bit annoying, but... We've definitely got to figure out where to bring these in neatly. It's probably through this gap. So that one goes to the waste processing plant. Where are the other quartz nodes here? There's one. Tell me I built you on the world grid. Yes. There. And the other one's got to be up here. Okay, beautiful. Right, let's run that back. And then we can figure out the limestone node afterwards. I think maybe we do a turn. It's going to be a faff to zigzag this down there, isn't it? Whereas we could just run it directly down this path. I think that's the plan. Let's get one here. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! It's probably alright. Oh, shit. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that's 0 days without incident now.
That was careless.
Thanks, Ada. See you, Barry. Stupid game. Oh yeah, one thing we do as well. I'll probably just do this for everybody at some point, but for anyone who subs on Twitch or when we eventually unlock YouTube members, I upload a weekly save file so you can come and explore the world if you want to. it was just something, the only thing I could think of that I could give back. So in the Discord, I chuck out, like, if you sub on Twitch, you automatically get a role in the Discord. And it gives you access to... We'll do blueprints as well at some point, but it gives you access to a weekly world save anyway. Right. Let's try not to die again. Worst time to autosave in history. Can I move this? Thank God for that. I think we just ran out of bombs. Oh no, we died, didn't we? Of course. Quick. Run! I need to make an ammo factory so badly. There. Get out of here. Hey, Mike. Welcome in, dude. You know, there's an easy way to defeat them and they'll never open. You mean crouch walking up to them? Yeah, I'm way too lazy. I do that at the start of the game. And then eventually I end up just blowing them up. Oh, that's annoying. I don't think we got much choice. What do we look like here? Not much space. We could run down the side of the track, actually. Maybe we do that. I'm just doing this now so we can run some power in. Is that on? Sweet. And how many belts do we need over there? It's 2 quartz nodes and a limestone node, so we're running 3 belts down. One, two, three. Okay. This'll do. Go away. Yeah, now what? Bye. Searching for... Oh, how you doing today, Mike? Working on any cool builds? Tried to continue the tracks leading from the silo district. I was too tired. I couldn't even concentrate. I've been there, mate. I wanted to get this done before the stream so we could spend the stream at the base itself. But yeah, I was wiped when I got home last night. Should have done this before putting the elevators in. Alright, at least we can fly now. Make this a lot quicker. We'll get these curve sections done. Just so everything's kind of in place. I have to delete that for a sec. Ah, I do like it when you get to the point where you're actually building factories and belts and things. That's how I tend to break the game up for myself, is I have sort of 3 stages that I do in my head. We've got the design stage. So building the building. We've got the resource wrangling stage, which is a little bit of what we're doing now. And then we've got actually placing machines, building factories. Right, I need to remember to put the limestone on the outside belt. That's what I need to remember to do. Yeah, that helps me not get burnt out by balancing out what we're working on at any one time. That's okay for now. Maybe we tweak that later. Maybe. And then we can hopefully use curved mode and get a nice curve from here to here. That will get us back on grid. That's fine. Happy with that. Put a power pole on this one. Run these power lines down. Starting to think we should have had a different stream title, because I don't know if we're actually even going to get to any refineries today. Oh well. Never mind. Can we... Is that too long for the curve? Bring it to here. And then maybe to here. Ah, curve mode is OP. Does that look okay from the... Yeah, that's fine. Power pole to here. Okay. Making progress. Good. Ooh, 3 streak. Let's go. I'm quite glad I've got this open on another device because it didn't tell me about that in my multi-chat. So keep an eye on that. Da, 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 da. Right. Very shortly, we only have to run 1 belt, which is going to be very nice. Are you fucking serious? Stop killing me. I'm friendly. Ooh, Mersphere. Don't mind if I do. Oh, God, there's another one. Sorry. Hey! Whoa. Now look what you made me do. Yeah, come on, get it over with. Anyway. Before we were rudely interrupted. Yeah. We're gonna leave him be. Oh my days. Right. Let's connect the nodes. Where was that pure one? Over here somewhere. Where the hell was it? Oh, there it is. Oh no, this is the impure one. Will you reach? Oh, why? Did I ever do to you? So that's 300 on the far left line. Let's write that down because I'm going to forget that. Quartz, far left, 300, center. What is this node? Is this node pure or normal? Pure. So the center line is 780. So we're going to have to balance that line a little bit. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right. I'm going to go and buy some ammo. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to buy some bullets. Because I have not built a factory for it yet. Which I really should. But I just have not. You go there. Gonna have to reclaim some of this quartz, which is gonna be so annoying. Can we... That's actually a much better way to get that into the right place. We zoom that over to there and curve that down. What am I trying to do here? There we go. Sorted. Good enough for now. And then this one is going to go and collect some limestone from all the way over there. Which is the worst. I'm so annoyed. Ugh. And it's going to take forever to undo as well. For now, TM, yup. Oh, dear me. The quickest way. I don't want to get that node. I really don't. The problem is I could avoid it, right? I'm gonna have to avoid it. I'm not getting that node. That's crazy. That's so far away. Thing is, I've got an impure node here, and I've got an impure node under a train track. I'm going to move the train track. I don't know what possessed me. I think when I built the train track, I was like, I'm not going to need an impure limestone node. Okay, that's what we're doing. I am not running that belt all the way over there. And now these are annoyingly running down the left-hand side of these foundations. I can live with that for now. We've got to get a move on, man. Holy... I want to turn this train on before the end of the stream today. Right, stop it. We can do that later. Let's leave that there. We'll leave that belt infrastructure there in case we want it later. We're going to leave this exposed because it will probably look pretty cool, actually. this left belt is the impure. We'll leave it to there, and then we'll go underground. Let me bring my map up quickly. Yeah, because the other node is a normal node. That's actually perfect. That other limestone is temporary. Great. I delete the radar tower. Not yet. I've still got to go get some more quartz from over there. But thank you for reminding me. Let's put these in. You know what? I'm probably going to end up grabbing that belt. I might do it off stream though. I'm not going to lie. Oh, you know what we could do? Considering it's temporary. You know what we could do? Ooh. We could just drone it over here. We could just drone it from over there to over here. Load it onto the train. It'll be a lot easier to delete 2 drones than it will be to delete the longest belt ever made. It's probably a bold claim. It's probably not the longest belt ever made. Right, so this is our pure, right? So let's do what we did last time. Merger. Splitter. Merger. Splitter. 2 Mark 3s. Mark 1. Put the merger the right way round. Mark 1. You into there. You into there. You come down to merger. Cool. Okay. So now we've got 600. This one will be 660, 600, 600. Right, let's go grab our last couple of nodes. Which is a temporary impure limestone node. Which should at least be easy to run. The last one is only bauxite, I think. Yeah, the last one is only bauxite, so that should be really easy. Time is it? Oh my god, it's 20 to 11. Oh, damn. Some power. Bringing power with us just makes things a lot easier. Right, I'm gonna not sort these foundations out yet. Oh, that's not too bad. I'm gonna come back later this evening and do that. At least, I want to at least get this train running so we can see it run before we end the stream. I can do the tidying up later on tonight. Does that go through the rock? I think the elevators will still go through the rock there. Thank God for the hover pack, eh? Where's the quartz? Around there, isn't it? Is that high enough? Nope. I hate belt highways. Never used to bother me, but this playthrough, it's really, really bugged me making them. Let's just move that to the corner. To the corner there. Okay. Mark 3. This is the pure. We'll put that on the left there. So you can feed that way. You can feed that way. There's a node over there somewhere. that better at this station or the other one? Let's feed the quartz down first. I might actually do something a little different with the remaining limestone. Are you in the right plane? Yeah, you're okay. You snapped weird. Yeah, why? So irritating. Melt those down. And then it's one here. Nope. Wrong. One here. Right, that's 3 belts. These are the quartz, aren't they? Should have quartz on it. Nope, we didn't power them again. I think I am going to end up utilizing drones to bring in the really awkward resources. You know, the temporary ones that we're going to do before we upgrade the belts. Maybe. Yeah, the temporary TM ones. No, we're going to have to spend a good 10 hours, I reckon, going around the world. Anything that uses a pure node, we've got no choice. We're going to have to upgrade it to 1250, to 1200. Because I'm going to need the resources back, especially the Caterium. So yeah, phase 5 is going to be a bit longer than I thought, to be honest. So I think this middle one was the 600 belt, wasn't it? Yeah, it would be. And this one is the 780 belt. So let's use this opportunity to get them in the right place. Because this one needs to feed into a balancer. This one just needs to go straight into the thingy. So if we run them down. So you're 600. And you're 780. Let's deal with you first. It was you? I wonder what bumped me then. It's like, why did I just go up? Spaghetti. So true, Mike. So true. Right. Balancer. So. Splitter. Merger. Something wrong here. That should be a splitter. That should be a merger. That should go to there. That should be a Mark 1 belt. This should be a merger. Glad I spotted that now. That would have been awful to find later. Will you leave me alone? There we go. And then you connect to there. There we go. Sometimes we do things correctly. Right, now if we just spam a bunch of these. Oh. Done. Kind of. Right. So what have I not collected here? 600 limestone. We'll just make some notes here on the train line. So we skipped 600 limestone and 300 limestone. That's what we haven't done yet. That's at station 2, and that's at station 2. All right, let's go get some bauxite. Let's see where we're at. I did put a stop signal. Where's my train stuff? Yeah. I've got this horrible climb I need to do something about at some point. Really unsure of this train line. Should have just done a sky train. Tell you what we forgot to do. Even though Rob reminded us. Right, let's go gather some bauxite. 2,000 or so. We're going to do some fun with the bauxite in an episode. We're going to use the sloop method to make a completely closed loop of no water extractor aluminium. Probably a very risky idea. We'll put a block here. Ah. I have the wrong game set? Do I really? I don't have a game set. Is that what it's come up as on YouTube? I forgot to actually set the game. Let me refresh that. Did we just kill the YouTube stream? No.
Upcoming Twitch ad, 5 minutes remaining. Although we don't condone breaks, Fixit
Thanks,
suggests you
Ada.
refresh and get ready for more work.
Well, I've just set it as satisfactory, so thank you. I did not even realise that was a thing on YouTube streams. Appreciate it. Also, cool name. Oh, we already have block signals here. Let's go. Let me just check I have enough of these. Looks like it. And all we're gathering is our bauxite at the end of the line. Let me get the numbers up quickly. It's 4 tracks at the end. I think I rushed this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Transports. That's a long, silly train line. It needs a back to front. Don't know what I was thinking when I put those in. 2, 3, 4. We are very close to actually turning this on. Hopefully we can watch a little bit of the throughput before we finish the stream today. We've got about half an hour, 45 minutes left. Give or take. Right, so there's our bauxite. And it is somewhere over here. Let's put a radar tower down so we can find it. Beautiful thing, me? What have I done? You mean this ridiculous train track? So, impure for 600, normal for 600, plus 780. Let's go gather that up.
Hello.
Thanks, Rice.
Pioneer Rice
I've seen you around.
Thank
Cool.
you for the follow.
Welcome in, dude. Thanks for the follow. We're just gathering up the last of the bauxite that we need. Oh, it's on. Oh, God. I'm trying to watch the fight. Go away. Where'd they go? Hop in Jeezy's once in a while. Yeah, I've been in a few times. When I get time to hop in. I like Jeezy's builds. You are annoying. You won't do it. You don't like Jeezy builds. Right, after today's stream, I am building ammo. Where is this bauxite? Tree stream. There's one. Right, you're going to have to die. I only have cluster bombs. Come on. Yeah, now what? Stupid spider. Oh, it's just a quick
We're
Twitch
sorry,
ad.
but these ads
Apologies.
will disable pre-roll ads for new viewers, which Fix-It enforces. Have a stretch and be ready to get back to work after your Fix-It approved 3-minute break.
There's one. The other one is over there somewhere. Up here, maybe. Let's wrangle them together. Oh, nice, Mike. I've just never got round to doing it. I should have done it ages ago. I just never did. Which in hindsight was really stupid. I've just been being super lazy and buying them from the awesome shop. Bring the power over. I don't really want to fight that big guy. We're going to try and speed run this as best we can. Right. Merge that together. Are we back? We're back. So yeah, Jeezy's the reason for your 500 hours save. That's pretty cool. Yeah, his builds are super impressive. So we should be able to just run this off now. Tell me I don't have to raise that up. We might, though. It's over there. So we managed to get that one in. Where's this last one? Up. Oh, it's going to be up there, isn't it? Lovely. I never used to build aesthetics until I started watching him. Yeah, the last time I tuned in was when he was doing that underground concrete factory. It's just crazy. Getting more involved in the communities, it just highlights how good people are at this stuff. Say you're doing some big builds in your new save. Is that the plan? I need to tidy this lot up. There is a plan to tidy this up, but I want to get this train running today. Otherwise, it's going to really mess with the narrative of today's stream. Calm down. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back later tonight and sort all these foundations and stuff out. Which one's this? That's the pure. No, it's not. That's the normal. That's handy. I spent far too long at the first train station. I'm going to start over with all the knowledge I have now and try and build a really cohesive world. That's what I'm trying to do also. Take everything I've learned over the stupid amount of playtime and try and actually finish the game. Is that bauxite node up there? It's got to be, hasn't it? Why is there 3 of them? Excuse me? Oh, we put that in its mouth. Never finished the game. I've been never been to T9 either. Okay. Yeah. I imagine you're similar to me. You get so far and go, I wish I had done this differently. Let's do it again. Whereas this save through, this playthrough, I am finishing it. If it kills me. I mean, creating content for it has really helped with that mindset. Some of you know that reference? What's it from? I probably do, but my brain does not have room for pop culture. Oh, from Jaws? No, I don't have that film committed that much. I've seen Jaws, but... Right, we're almost done, and I can fly us back, and I can show all you guys that have just come in what we're actually... why we're doing this. How did I plan? I had a plan to balance this, and I can't remember what it was. I've got 3 600 cars on my plan and a 660 car. That doesn't make sense. It was when Chief Brody's on the mast of this sinking boat and he threw an oxygen tank into the shark's mouth and shoots it with a rifle. Yeah. That is not in my brain. I will re-watch Jaws one day. Try and I'll find that reference. How does that even add up? Am I missing something? 2,460. 600 plus 600 plus 780. What have I done wrong here? I've added some maths up wrong here. 780, 600, 300, 300. I think I might have counted one of these nodes as normal instead of impure. Because that would make plus 300. No, I don't know what I've done there. I've invented a normal node. Okay, let's fix that later. I haven't got time to come up with plan C. What have I done there? Why have I done that? Let me go to satisfactory map a sec. Do we really need all that noise? Let me see. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Stop putting the sound on the ad. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I've done here. We will figure that out later. Let's connect these up for now. Bring that up. So how many short are we? $360. We can fix that with a drone. Right. 2 meter, 2 meter, 2 meter, 2 meter. So these are all 2 meter foundations. We'll put that back later. Sorry, I'm just looking at where we bring this. Then we have to go down the side of the train track. Solely because we're right on top of the territory. On the top of the terrain, sorry. So it's 600, 600, 780. We'll just fill each container with one. And I'm going to have to dig up a bit of extra bauxite from somewhere. Sounds like later's problem for now, because we don't need the bauxite right now. We're not processing aluminium yet. So you're 600. You go in there. And then we'll have a hole and a hole just to move these across. This one here is the 780, which we will split some off of. Yes, I know. Not being too fussy here. This is all going to be buried anyway. Okay, now we can build a train, finally. About 10-15 minutes left. I'm going to have to go and sort some food out before work. Let's get a train ready. Block signal first at the end of here. We've already got one there. Right, train. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. These are all set to load. Good. So we go to the drop, collections, save. Off you go. We need to get back to the base pretty quickly. I've got some power somewhere. Dump that there for a sec. Right, let's go and have a look at the old build, shall we? So that beast over there is what we're building. I'm just going to land and turn that train on. Eventually. That train will probably get back before we land. That's looking cool from the sky. Just turn you on quickly. Off you go. Go and collect some stuff. It's probably not ideal. They're quite close together now. I have to rebalance that. Alright, for those that haven't been here before or haven't seen, this is a little sneak peek of what's coming in the next video. This is the current build. We've been working on these refineries and foundries down on the dam down here. That whole train was to bring in the last of the resources. We need to start belting this together. Which the video for that should drop on Saturday. Now the train's done. The only things I've got left to do is belt all of these refineries together and build these little walkways so we can have a walkway going between each platform. Well, yeah, it's coming together really well here. Really, really happy with it. Looks sick. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with how it's coming on. Hey, Morella. How's the travel? You've come back just for the end of the stream. We're going to end in about 10 minutes. I'm just sort of showing off now. Can you imagine when all the smoke is coming up from these refineries? It's going to set off that steampunk vibe pretty well, I think. I think what we're going to have to do, I think, is these top refineries are a little bit exposed. They're a little bit exposed. I think we're going to do a design on the top of the refineries. Maybe something like we did over here to cover these ones. So just to kind of put a roof over the refineries that are on this top level. Because the ones at the bottom look really cool. But these ones at the top just need a little bit of pizzazz. Did you play around with the colours? Not yet. We didn't get that far. It's taken us 3 hours to get the train line in. It took so much longer than I thought it would. So that's going to be what I do next. Yeah. And I've done some maths wrong somewhere. So the bauxite is off. But she's chewing. They're moving now. I want to see the first lot come back before we leave. What was that before? It's hot, but we're driving a Colt CZC, so we have no roof. Ooh. That's cool. Have you rented that or do you own that? Is that your car? Oh, we got some nice full train cars. That train is struggling. It's your car? Nice. That's cool. That's very cool. So yeah, we're just going to wait for a minute for this train to come back. It's on its way to the bauxite stop. Not sure if it'll be in render distance. Just about. I am going to paint these cars. Do you think we should do a teal train? That'd be pretty cool. Might do that. You've got this. Still have 3 hours to go. Wow. That whole thing, as someone from the UK, is just incomprehensible. A drive that long. I go away soon and it's a 3.5 hour drive and I'm having to mentally prep myself to do it. Or teal freights. Oh, teal freights and a copper train. Yeah. That render distance is crazy. I know the terrain's all like horrible, but the fact the train is rendered. So she's going to be on the way back now. So yeah, we've got a lot of... yeah, we've got a lot of water to move around here. It's going to add some real nice detail. How I'm going to belt resources into these. I think we carve out the dam walls. And I think we make a big tall stack of resources in here. And we just move them through in a big line through the terrain. And just pull off what we need. I have taken a screenshot of this area so I can map out. I'll show you my plan quickly. Where are we? Let me move my stupid face out of the way. So these are the refineries. These are the worst ones. 87 for copper ingots and 72 for copper sheets. So we'll probably do those up at the top at the back. And then the caterium, the iron, the concrete, we'll do down the bottom. We've got 126 refineries in the pit. So we look at the concrete and this. We're up to 101. Plus the aluminium. Which I don't know if we can do the aluminium. I don't think I counted that. Yeah, I didn't count the aluminium. So we're going to have to do a little bit of copper on the bottom sections. Yeah, but we'll figure that out. Can't wait to see when it's finished. Oh, it's so much to do. Right, we've got a couple of empty cars, but that's what we're expecting. We skipped a little bit of limestone. And we miscalculated our bauxite. But we should see these belts all fill up with stuff. So let's watch that together, shall we? The first batch of resources coming in. Oh yeah, and I haven't counted the plastic and rubber yet, because we're going to build that at another facility. There we go. This one's empty, it's what we expected. Some bauxite, all our quartz. Awesome. All our coal. And then all our limestone. I'm so glad I balanced it out like this so that it's all coming in on the same cars. So yeah, we've got a little bit of limestone missing. And a little bit of bauxite missing. Obviously, these awesome sinks won't live here. We're going to have machines all down here, all back there. It's going to look crazy in here. I mean, we haven't even got to the internals yet. In you go. We're going to make a really cool entranceway here for the trains. Left that just as a square for now, but we'll make a really nice designed copper and teal entranceway. I'm going to break some of the walls up here with some of this teal colour that Morella suggested that looks really good. Oh, it's awesome. Right, let's save that. None of that is going in the YouTube video. All of that work is just busy work that we had to get done. Oh, okay. That is unfortunately all I have time for today. How are we doing? There's 10 of us, so let's go raid Koala. Koala's a really cool guy. It's his first time playing Satisfactory. And he's working on nuclear for the first time, which is kind of crazy. So thanks again, guys, for hanging out. It's been a great stream again. It's been really good. You guys over on YouTube, I'm going to end the YouTube stream now. Thanks for hanging out. I will be live again the same time on Friday. So the same go live time, about 8:30 UK time. Morella, enjoy your holiday. I'll keep up with you in Discord. everyone else, I will keep up with you guys also in the Discord. You can join. The link is on all of my YouTube videos. But yeah, YouTube,